Hello everyone and welcome to Season Watch. Today we're watching Lycoris Recoil Episode 9. What happened last time? We had Takina taking over the finances of the Lycoris Cafe because things were going downhill. So she took charge of some changes. Mainly, Chisato went out on missions. She would cause a mess, needing a cleaner. She would waste a bunch of those non-lethal bullets, which apparently cost a lot. So they dialed it down a bit. Like, she was very strict with her. It was very funny seeing the progress and how they were by the end. Like, oh, that thing broke. That wasn't us, so we're not paying for that. No. And yeah, she also worked on the other people there. Like, Mizuki was leaving the fridge door open. She took care of the register for Mika and everything. She even came up with our own recipe, which apparently had a certain shape to it. She didn't realize that shape until she saw some comments later on. And then she realized and got embarrassed and wanted to cancel out the product, even though it got famous. Possibly because of that shape. And also how proud she was acting with it, despite the shape. But the second part is where the juicy stuff happens. The development of the big plot. So first we have Takina talking to Majima at her place. Like, how did you... Oh, he found her place because of the videos from the Robota. Okay. But he got there inside and actually found her room. It wasn't just that empty house on top. And he was aiming the gun at her first, even though they both knew he couldn't hit her. He even showcased that. But then they talked about movies and then had coffee together while they talked. Like, that's such unexpected situation. But they talked about that Allen Institute because he's also part of that institute, just like her. A Allen Institute child or something like that. And yeah, a lot of them have talents for many things that people praise and everything, and she looks up to those people. But the thing is that Allen Institute's not about saving people, it's about talent. If you have talent for something, they're gonna invest in you. Doesn't matter what that talent is, including killing. And that was the kind of warning he was giving her, letting her know that and everything. But as the conversation was getting more and more into it, Takina was showing up and he decided, well, now I gotta go, because that one is a different story. And we also got to see a bit of the flashback of when Majima met Chisato for the first time, even. Because he was remembering of the incident in the tower. How when he had really short hair and had, like, bandages wrapped around his eyes. Not really sure what that was about. But he seemed to have a very good hearing back then. Because he was just hearing, saying, like, how many there were over there and over there. Oh, there's one still there. And Chisato was like a demon back then. Like, she was... No. But it did seem that she was already using the non-lethal bullets back then. So even though she was acting that way, she was still going the non-lethal route still. And then, as if that wasn't enough, we also got the end where she went to the medical exam, which instead of the usual nurse, the usual doctor, it was the Yoshi's assistant, and she drugged her to knock her out and was messing around with the heart. So Yoshi was saying, like, it was their fault, like, he's not to blame for that, which I'd call BS on that. But They were messing around with her heart. So are they gonna stop her heart? Are they gonna take away, as in the whole I gave you this and I'm gonna take it away if you don't do as requested. But Takina seems to be on the move because they just had that talk about whole 3 rings. If she doesn't answer, she's gonna go look for her. So hopefully Takina can get there in time. But that's about it. So let's get watching. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version of mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, we're back to the assistants messing around with an unconscious Chisato. She turned on the lights. It means she is done with whatever she was doing already. So does that mean Takina did not arrive in time? I'm trying to understand what she's doing. She came in shooting. And the assistants still noticed that. I'm also wanting to know what happened. Just smooth and calmly. And I guess we're gonna be left with the mystery until after the opening, because is her heart still working? Did she stop her heart? We're 9 episodes in, so there's like 3 or 4 more. Yeah, I imagine they're gonna fix that somehow. I just don't know what happened. Or did Takina actually stop her before anything major happened? All those girls walking. Oh yeah, this part was really nice. Too bad we don't get more of this. With the whole Walnut and Robata in the background. And then just playing around. Seats and cafe. Okay, now can we learn what happened with Chisato? What's done is done. Oof. Is this a flashback? No. But what happened? The First of all, I had no idea her heart needs to be recharged. And so she has 2 months before her heart stops. Yeah. Wow, that's Yeah. The only ones that might be able to do it are the ones that took it away from her.
人工心臓に変わりはないんだ。
どこ行くの？あの看護師を始末します。いいから。いいわけないでしょ。いいのよ。もともとそんな長くなかったんだから。
What? What do you mean by that? They seem to know something. And guess we're just gonna be left in the dark. But Takina's gonna let that go because of more important stuff. What? Are they the yellow car or the one in front? No, they're the one in front. So what's up with that yellow car? And she's not paying attention to the yellow car at all. Okay, so it seems like just... Well then. So yeah, while she seems happy, she's it's still affecting her. What? The camera has some important photos in it.
近く大規模な真島討伐作戦を行う。お前も参加しろ。
冗談きついね。
多くの者がお前を優秀なリコリスにするために尽力したというのに、ろくに役割を果たさず死ぬんだな。
And what is it? She's bargaining now. But what is in the camera? Can you at least show us that? They're coming. Yeah. Because the bargaining that Chisato was doing. Because they really need Chisato for that. So if that's the only way she'll go.
やったな、タキナ。なんすかあいつ。DA 戻りたかったんだからもっと喜べって話っすよね。バカが映ったんじゃ。
The idiot bug. Yeah, Takina is being very effective with that. See, wanting her not to run or anything like. So while she's not nearly as affected by that as Takina, I do feel like Chisato's still effective with those news.
罪悪感を覚えると吸いたくなる。自分を痛めつけるにはちょうどいい。
Oof.
そんなまずそうに吸うならやめろ。調べたぞ。もっと早く相談しろよ。
何か分かったか、天下のウォールナットは。
今んとこお手上げだな。
What?
波乱機関、吉松真司。ネット上には彼らにまつわる情報は皆消された後しかない。
だろうな。
で、直接知る人間から聞こうと思ったら、慣れない茶など入れたわけだが。
And she's gonna hear. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yoshimatsu's the one behind all that. We're gonna hear about 10 years ago. Yeah, there's the camera. Look at little Chisato. With a gun that she got as a present. What? Wow. Look how nasty she was since little.
銃では彼女を殺せそうにないな。
ああ、しかし。先天性心疾患だ。
Yep, there's a heart problem.
病が彼女を殺す。
And that's where Yoshi comes in with the artificial heart.
そうはさせません。
No heart. And what's the problem? Ah. And that's why she was talking about, like... Yeah, there's the whole thing that he was talking about. I'm just...
ミカ、子供の世話は得意か？
苦手だな。
いつも子供に囲まれてるのに。
仕事だ。この足でなければやってないさ。
なあ、ミカ。術後、この子が才能を生かせるよう助けてやってほしい。
もちろんだ。DA が責任を持って育てる。
Yeah, he wasn't talking about DA. He was talking about you. Wow. Calling it their daughter and everything. It's... The make-believe family. What's up?
"君には大きな使命がある。それを果たしてくれ。そのために私はさしずめ 救世主になったんだ。
And she focused on that savior part. Oh.
ありがとう。私もなる救世主。
See? She wanting to become a savior, which is the opposite of what he's asking for. And there's a photo. That little smile. And then we transition to her in the rain. How things change. Oh, they're both there? Are any of you actual doctor? Surgeon, to be more precise, I guess.
お祝い？
Uh,
誰から？
救世主だ。
なら人を助ける銃だね。
see, she just sees like that.
真珠はそれ以来姿を消した。私の前からも。
What's up with the snow on Mika? Right? It's the same reason why he was supporting Chisato. I had no idea Mizuki was there as well. Really? Yeah, she just... And what's up with Robata now? Manu was just there.
例のヨシさん誰？
さあ。わかった。あいつを支援したアラン機関のエージェントだ。
やはりそうか。ロボタ、作戦思いついた。
Is he gonna go after Yoshi? What do you do, Shisato? Okay, Takina. So she's gotta have that talk now. It's not a game. The day off program. So we're gonna have a lively day off day. Haha. Are they gonna go shop? Yep. Just a repeat of their day off before.
やっぱタキナいい素材だわ。
Kinda nice.
時間です。移動しましょう。まだコートが変えてない。時間ないのでこれで。
She's very limited. Like having alarm for everything they do. The Aquarian. Oh, it's temporary close. She was basically trying to repeat their day off there. She's gotta let it go, or uh, and there's the last one. But where is it that they're going? In a park?
なんか待ってる雪9時から
Snow?
完璧なスケジュールのはずだったのですが神様は気まぐれだからな
Yeah, you're trying to add snowing to your schedule.
やめてほしかったですね
Oh, that's part of it. Yeah, like she's appreciative of the time she spent here in Lycoris with everyone, especially Chisato.
理不尽なことばかりですそうは思いませんか自分でどうにもならないことで悩んでもしょうがない受け入れて全力
Yeah, she has that just keep going
タキナの計画は大成功して
mentality.
今日はめっちゃ楽しかったぜやるな
Mhm. Now that Takina's gone. Oh, look, the snow. How ironic. It was just after she left. And why is the snow so shiny? And they're parting ways, basically. But Takina's parting ways so that they can reconvene and Chisato can live for longer. Though it is live for longer, because it's still a very limited. So Takina has her own little mission there. And I'm gonna wait for the discussion afterwards to talk about this. Hopefully I remember. But yeah, like didn't really talk much. It was more Shisato guessing what she wanted to talk about. But yeah, they spent the day off just repeating what Shisato showed her. And she's very strict with the timing. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy it. Oh, we got an after credit scene. No? Yoshi?
ミカ
And then, yeah, Majima showing up. Okay, what is Majima's plan here?
はじめましてよしさん
Oh, it's just a little glimpse we got. And that's the episode. So I guess we can start talking about that ending scene there, where we're just get a glimpse of what's happening in the background with Majima, where he went after Yoshi from the Allen Institute, and he has to do with Shisato. So that's probably something that got Majima curious about him. So yeah, basically 3 parties. You can even count DA as a party, and they are mostly aligned with Chisato and Lycoris, but not fully, as Chisato is okay with Majima, and apparently vice versa. But DA is not. And then there's the whole thing with Yoshi, which is complicated because for her, he's her savior, but at the same time, he's the one taking her life away right now. Which been kind of showing up throughout the whole season. Him wanting her to kill and everything, and now. But that was an interesting point that couldn't be brought up. That if he wanted to just kill her, apparently he could have done that just then. He didn't need to just give her a delayed death, give her 2 months to live, but instead gave her that time. Is it perhaps they have the technology to make a new heart for her? So basically he's gonna bargain her actually start killing so that he can give her the new heart. Otherwise, she's just gonna end up dying. Or is there some other plan there? Because they definitely set things in motion messing with Chisato. And that really affects Takina. Like, more than everyone there. She just very depressed and wanting Takina and wanting Chisato to not really do anything to save up her energy, to live up as long as possible. And everyone but Chisato heard about Mika's past with Yoshi. How he got to know Chisato. And he helped her out because he saw the talent in her for killing. But she focused on the part where he was her savior and wanted to become a savior. Ironically, he was saving the person who wanted to do some killing. And because of that, she ended up stopped doing some killings.
銃では彼女を殺せそうにないな。
ああ、しかしもって半年病が彼女を殺す。
そうはさせません。殺しの才能であれ、世界に届けられること。それが一番重要な条件です。君には大きな使命がある。それを果たしてくれ。そのために私はさしずめ救世主になったんだ。
私もなる救世主。
Takina just repeated Chisato's day out thing and was very strict. It was okay, time's up, we'll move on, doesn't matter what we're doing. But yeah, not always it works out. The aquarium was closed, and she was even accounting for snowing at night. That's how precise she wanted to be. But the thing I was wanting to talk about near the end of the episode was that she's going back to DA. But she's going for this mission to capture Majima. But wasn't the bargaining that Chisato might hear her out if she got Takina to come back? So if Takina's come back, won't Chisato also go on that mission? But they're making it sound like Takina is gonna go on her own, and Chisato's just gonna stay back. And especially with the whole involvement with Majima and Yoshi, I definitely think Chisato's gonna get involved. Now, are we gonna also involve the New Tower? But yeah, like, we got to see a bit more of Mika and Yoshi's relationship. How they had a make-up family with both of them and Chisato, somewhat. And he was the one asking for Mika to look out for Chisato, and he was asking her for him to put her under his supervision, DA, but actually be under his watch, like him directly taking care of her. So that was an interesting thing to say. But yeah, Chisato, even though she was just moving forward as she usually does, there's always some underlying feelings underlying feeling. Like when those guys were just messing with Mizuki on the road, she just pulled out her gun and was shooting to scare them. Like, that's not something Chisato normally does.
千里の人工心臓に変わりはないんだ。
どこ行くの？あの看護師を始末します。いいから。いいわけないでしょ。いいのよ。もともとそんな長くなかったんだから。よく DA 行く気になったわね。なってない。なんか渡すものがあるから来いって楠木さんしつこいのよ。あんたはいつも通りね。ああ、もうクソガキ。え、待って。
So I feel like that much she just wanted peace and quiet, and just wanted to shut those guys up for a moment. So yeah, it does affect her somewhat. So she always had a time limit when she became an adult, 18. But now it's just the time is shorter, much shorter. And can they recover that somehow? I don't really know how. Like, the best I got was the idea of a new artificial heart that has a longer durability. But that's the best idea I got. We'll just have to see how things develop, because I don't think we'll get that answer in the next episode. Maybe episode 11. But yeah, that's about it. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye.